Welcome to the Trade a Stock tutorial. This application is designed to help you practice trading using technical analysis on historical data as objectively as possible. Each time you use the Trade a Stock app, you will trade one randomly selected stock for a given time period. I'm going to select 6 months. Next, if you want, you can choose a type of stock from the classes or criteria listed below. Set each box however you would like, and the application randomly selects a stock that fits the criteria you've selected. Leaving a box set to any causes the application to ignore that criteria. The application does not allow you to know too much about the stock you're going to trade because too much knowledge would create a certain bias in your mind and would result in a very unobjective way of truly testing your trading ability. The goal is to trade by analyzing price action, not using your memory of recent market events. So I'm going to choose to trade a NASDAQ stock for 6 months in the technology sector. I press go and the application randomly chooses a stock that meets that criteria. I will have no idea what year or what stock I'm actually trading. This brings us to the main screen where you will begin trading. First, I'm going to configure the charts. I can look at the market or the stock for various time periods. You can view the relevant market index, the S&P 500 in this case, but you can only trade the stock, not the market. The idea is that you will advance forward in time, one day at a time, buying and shorting the stock as you see fit according to your analysis of the price volume action. To move one step forward in time, you use the next button. This will advance one step forward in time, either from the open to the close of the day or from the close to the close, depending on how you've set the preferences. You can buy or short the stock at either the open or the close price every day. Also, you can type the N key on the keyboard or the space bar instead of using your mouse to click the next button. The application default settings to trade at both the open and the close of the day, as well as animating the stock price from the open to the close. This is something you can change by going to the menu preferences item. To buy a stock or short a stock, simply press the buy or short button. The charts will show you at what price you bought the stock on the graph, and the control panel will show you your current return on the trade. As you advance forward, the trade will either go against you or not, and the colors on the graph give you an obvious visual indication of how your trade is going. To exit the trade, you simply press sell. Shorting the stock works in the same way. You simply press short to enter the trade, advance forward in time, and then press the cover button to exit the trade. Using these buttons, you can only enter and exit trades at the stock's open or close price. The other way to enter and exit a trade is using the order panel. You can place an order to buy or short the stock at a certain price. If the stock hits that price at any point in the day, then your order will be executed at that price. You can also set exit prices using the order panel. For example, if the stock drops, you might want to exit the trade. Likewise, you can set a price target to exit the trade at a profit. So now the chart displays both my order price and the prices at which I will exit the trade. As I move forward, you can see that my order was hit because the order line has disappeared. The box in the center of the control bar has changed color, and you can tell by the colors rendered on the chart. So I have now entered the trade. One way to move forward in time without constantly pressing the next button is to press the play button. This button simply moves time forward at a constant rate. The play button will stop advancing forward if you tell it to stop, or if an order to enter or exit is hit. You can stop it moving forward by pressing pause or by pressing any key on the keyboard. The control bar shows you the total gains you've made from all of your trades and compares that to how you would have done up to that point in time if you had bought and held the stock. The message bar below that gives you information about the stock, particularly if there are any dividends or splits coming, or if the end of the exercise is approaching. Dividends are factored into your return on a trade if you are long the stock and prices have already been adjusted for splits. Use the menu to configure the application. The Technical Indicators menu item allows you to configure how the charts are laid out and any technical indicators you might want to view. The Preferences button will allow you to configure fundamental things about the application, such as the ability to trade at the open and close. The View Trades menu item will show you information about each trade that you've made up to that point in the exercise. Next, I'm going to change the appearance of the charts. Click on the Layout button to change both the number of charts and how they are laid out on the screen. There are many layouts to choose from. I'm going to select 2 charts and add a 10-day smooth moving average to the chart on the right. Next, I come down to the menu and select Smooth Moving Average. Click Add, choose a time period of 10, hit Enter, and you can see that it has now added that indicator to Chart 2. Click OK, and you can see the screen has changed and plotted the Smooth Moving Average. Next, I'm going to skip to the end of the exercise by pressing the Skip to End menu item. There are many ways to evaluate your trading performance beyond simply looking at how high your return was. One way is to compare your performance to randomness, as illustrated by the chimpanzee trading. By doing this, you can determine whether or not you were just lucky. The report card section tells you a little bit about the stock you've been trading, provides some summary statistics, and provides multiple metrics to evaluate your trading performance. The last key step in the application is reviewing the trades you made. You do so by clicking on the Review Trade button. This part of the application allows you to re-examine the trades you've made. To view a trade, simply click on the trade in the control bar. The box to the right gives you details about the trade, while the charts will shade the area where the trade was entered and exited. The next button moves the chart forward in time. That's it for now. The nonrandomwalk.com homepage can answer any questions this video did not.